Guys, how you doing out there? My name is Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of Crystal Edge Technology projection screens, and also the inventor of the Fusion Silver and Fusion Black projection screen. Kind of got that mixed up here or there. All right, so what I'm going to talk about is a little bit about business and some of the crazy stuff that goes on, and basically how we can back up our product. Now, we've done tons of video demonstrations on pretty much everything you can think of when it comes to our screen paint. One of the things we have a problem with in business, not a problem, but we have people who do this from time to time. People who we have a company right now who wanted a exclusive partnership with us, and we didn't want it. We didn't want the partnership, and because we didn't want the partnership, they felt the need to post a couple of YouTube videos on us and basically tamper with the projector setting to make the screen paint look bad. So we don't care about that because we deal with that kind of crap all the time. I get freaking emails from big companies either wanting to buy me out or chew me out because my product is that good. So we're not worried about that. I can come on here and do this demonstration and back it up that the black screen paint is freaking amazing. You know, you see me do all kinds of demonstrations. I have one demonstration you got to check at the bottom of the comment section. I have the projector sitting back 16 feet in a fully lit environment on a black screen versus a white wall. So you can check that out too. So we can back up our product. So here's the screen right here. It is painted on an everyday gray screen, and gray screen you would get. And this right here is the Ultra 4K Black Crystal Edge Technology screen. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to paint the rest of this screen in and let you guys check it out. But let's play a little bit of this right now so you can see the difference between the painted screen and the silver screen. Mind you, the gray screen, silver screen, the black screen's still drying. Just painted it. And we're under a high power fluorescent light. But like I said, we're used to going through this kind of crap. You know, I've been through this. I've had people do false videos on our product. They'll tamper with the settings on the projector, or you know, it doesn't make a difference on the environment. The screens are designed to take in tons of light, but they'll deliberately tamper with settings on the projector to make the screen look like it has a huge, like it will fail. But like I said, this is a demonstration you guys are seeing for yourself. Same black screen paint, and that's a gray screen right there. Just some fake, some jacked up paint I just mixed up just to show you that the advancements of the black screen. Doing this with the overhead top fluorescent light onto the screen, and there it is. Now that you got a chance to see this, okay, what we're going to do is we'll come back here. I'm going to take the video all the way back to the beginning. Alright, so we can start fresh. Alright, look at that. I'm going to pause it right there. Now I'm going to grab my screen that I just painted. This is just painted. It's still wet. And I'm going to bring it over here. Okay, you can see it's still wet. I'm still painting it. There's the black paint right there. Pour some of this on here right now, because I love it. I love it when people make these. And then, like I said, this company's very ticked off at us because, number one, they wanted an exclusive partnership. We don't want it. We don't want the partnership. We don't want it. You know, somebody doesn't want it, so they get mad. And, you know, they figure, okay, yeah, he's just some YouTuber. We'll just go in and we'll just basically trash his product, and yeah, that'll be that. But they don't realize how many tests I do per day on my product. Like, I've actually painted in screens. I could back up my work. Alright, so I'm painting it right in right now, as you're seeing it for yourself. Now, the one thing about the Ultra 4K Black, it does require 2 coats. Alright, so you'll do the first one, you'll let it dry, and then you hit it with the second one. When you put the paint on, when you first paint it, it's going to be dark because it's going to take time to dry. It'll take time to dry. As it dries, the screen becomes visible. I'm saying that right. Hopefully, you can see the screen. But
what these jokers will do is they'll paint the screen in, and the screen will still be wet, and the screen comes out dark when you first paint it, and then they'll go in and they'll shoot the video on top of it, or they'll paint a fresh screen and then paint the video on top of it and say, hey, look, this is the screen right here. Or they'll tamper with the settings in the projector. So you're just watching me do same thing. This is the Ultra 4K Black. Painting the screen in right now. I'm gonna do half of this. I'm gonna leave the half of this in silver. Well, not silver, sorry, gray. So you can see the other. You can see the difference between the two. So I'll throw my fan on while we're doing this. This is round or backwards. I don't know which way I got this. All right, there we go. I'll throw my fan on while we're doing this. So yeah, they wanted a contract. We don't want. There's certain companies we do not want contracts with because we know that it will be a problem. We know it's going to be a problem. I mean, instinct will tell you when you're doing business, certain companies you do business with, certain ones you don't. You stay away from them. Now this part right here is still drying. As you can see, as it starts to dry, it gets to like a bit of a lighter black, but it's still black. So this is wet and that's dry. This is starting to dry right here. But if you do a demonstration while this is still wet, it comes out dark. Alright, now I've done this on a projector of 200 lumens, which I'm going to be doing too later on today with this on 200 lumens. Oh, if you guys got a chance to check out the giant screen I have upstairs, I have a screen upstairs that is actually that screen is 200 inches, man. I just painted it. It's going to be part of a new promotion package. So the screen is going to be, this is freaking heavy. Lifting this thing up is freaking heavy. I think I might have damaged the part I already painted, but I'll just go back over again. That's the cool thing about the screen paint. You can jack it up and just go right back over. See, I got my fingerprints there and there. So I'm just going to come over here and grab the roller. Go back over it. Back over the spots I jacked up the screen on. There we go. And I'll be hitting this again with the second coat. But as I said, you got to do 2 coats on this when it comes to this particular screen. And yeah, it's going to be a little dark when you're painting it because, like I said, the paint actually gets better as it dries. All right, and then we'll put the fan on it. As a matter of fact, I want to put the fan close. I want you to see this thing as it starts to dry. Can I get any closer? I think this is close to get. And put it all the way up on high. All right, and there it is right there. Just painted it a few minutes ago. Got paint all over me, and just showing you guys exactly. I mean, usually we don't care when people do this kind of stuff, you know what I mean? But you know, every so once in a while, you got to voice your opinion when somebody does something stupid. You got to come in and show them, hey, look, man, you know, you're not going to try to slander me. You're not going to try to come on my channel and say a whole lot of nonsense that's not true. You know, I can back it up. So here's the screen, Ultra 4K Black. Just painted it in. You guys just watch me do a little demonstration. Like I said, screens can come up a little bit dark due to the fact that it was just painted up. These screens come in, they'll start off dark, and when you and they start to dry, they get a little bit more brighter. All right, so let's start this right now. Any glare you see coming up the screen is just glare coming from the paint because it's still wet, so it's going to reflect a little bit of glare here and there. So the way the guy made the video, that the paint was so dark that you couldn't see anything. Like, he could not see the screen literally. So, and also too, what they'll do is they'll mix some chemical into the screen paint to make it fail. It's a whole lot of stuff, man. It's a whole lot of stuff, man. If you're in this line of business, this is the kind of crap you got to go through. There's some good sides, man. There's some good sides. Yeah, I have customers that are freaking amazing, and then I got particular individuals that are like, oh my goodness, you got to be kidding me. But you know, this is what you deal with. It comes with the line of work.
And you just saw me paint the screen in. The screen is drying right in front of you. And just like I said, they start off dark, and then as they start to dry, they get lighter. I can back up my work 100%. But people have done this. We've had problems with people basically come in and they'll do these false demonstrations and blah 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 blah. But like I said, they don't count on me coming in and actually painting the screen in right in front of you and doing a demonstration. They don't count on that. Later on, I'll do the same screen on a 200 lumen projector. I'll do the same screen 16 feet back, fully lit room. Come on, man. You gotta be kidding me. I freaking love this challenge. I love the freaking challenge. I do. And you're seeing yourself, as the screen is drying right in front of you. Look how light the screen's getting. Alright, people. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Like I said, I'll back it up. I will back it up. And it's one of the things you will have to go through in business. I mean, you're doing this kind of line of work, you're going to have to deal with people trying to discredit what you do. So you have to go in and back it up. That's why I said research is very important. Doing your homework is very important. Doing hours and hours of testing is very, very important. Because when somebody comes against you and they say, hey, look, blah, 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 you can say, hey, look, I've done this demonstration. I've done that demonstration. I know my paint can do this. I know my paint can do that. You have that to back it up. Seeing it for yourself, right there. And look at the gray screen. This is an everyday gray screen versus the Ultra 4K black. You're seeing it right there in front of you. Painted the screen. As I said, as the screen starts to dry, they get lighter. Still can maintain a black surface. The screen will get lighter. You can see the image crystal clear. Look at this. Right there before your eyes. Doesn't take long for the screen to dry. You watch me do it. You watch me paint it in. Left the other side with the gray paint to show you the difference between the paint's capability. Doing this in a fully lit room. Got a fluorescent light right over top the screen. And this is why we did this. This is, like I said, this is some of the nonsense that you will have to deal with. This is why it's very important that you put, if you're doing screen paint, if you're doing projection screens, whatever you're doing, if you're doing anything you're doing in life, you want to make sure you don't half-step it. You want to make sure that you do all the tests needed, required to, just in case, if anybody comes up and tries to challenge you, you can say, hey, guess what? Done this. Hey, guess what? Did this. There you go. All right, look at this. Look. Boom. Need I say any more? Wait, let's get another one. I'm enjoying myself here. I'm really enjoying myself here. Let's get another one. I particularly like the tropical fish. Everybody knows I like tropical fish. As a matter of fact, you know what? This is what we're going to do. We're going to come out of here. I'm going to come out here all together. I'm going to pause this right here. I'm going to pause that right there. I'm going to come out of here. Wait, did we come out of there? We didn't come out of there. Okay, we're going to hit this right here. I'm going to go into a movie. You know, I'm going to get Angry Bird. I'm a big fan of Angry Bird. You guys just don't know. My favorite Angry Bird is Terrence. I love freaking Terrence. Terrence is my favorite Angry Bird right there. Just had that right there a few minutes ago. Then I was at the top. I think I was at the top. There we go. There's Angry Bird. We're going to put the Angry Bird in because you guys know I love Angry Bird.
I do. I really, really do. Put that in right now. Do a scenery off Angry Bird on the screen. Like I said, I love it when people try to discredit my work. Don't realize that I will come in there and show you how it's done.
I need some angry.
All right. Oh, that's when they're coming through the fog. Yep. Coming through the fog. There we go. Now look at this. Like I said, the screen requires 2 coats. I only did 1 coat, so it's gonna get a little. The screen, the color is gonna get a lot better because all I have to do is hit it with another coat. But look at this. Need I say any more? There's my boy Terrence. I love freaking Terrence. I gotta go on Amazon and get me a giant Terrence freaking action figure and just put it up on my desk. But there you go. Look at that. Seeing it for yourself. Seeing it for yourself. Look at that. Okay guys, I'm Kenneth Bird from Crystal Edge Technology Projection Screens using Smart Technology Gain. Also the inventor of the Fusion Silver and Fusion Black. I love it when these companies, like I said, I'm not going to name the company's name who actually did the video against us and tried to discredit my company's name by saying that the Ultra 4K Black was a complete fail and it sucked. You guys actually watched it here. You watched me paint the screen in. You watched me dry it with a fan. You watched me say to you, hey look, the screen's going to come out dark, and as you dry it, it starts to get lighter. You're seeing it for yourself right there with the fan right in front of it. Alright? I'm going to drop a demonstration at the bottom showing me using a 2000 lumen projector about 16 feet back, I think 16 feet back on this screen. I'll do it again upstairs later on today. But that's to show you right there, I can back up my product. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Thank you all for watching. Those of you that are in this line of business, I suggest you do your tests thoroughly. Don't half-step them because you got plenty of people out there that will challenge you and you have to be able to back it up. Alright, thank you all for watching.